Hello everyone, today our topic is how to add Outlook emails to your Notion database automatically. So here our objective is that whenever I get new email in Microsoft Outlook, then I want to use these details of the email and I want to add these details automatically in the database in Notion. For that, we will create an integration between Microsoft Office 365 and Notion. For creating this integration, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, we are going to use Trigger and Action. In Trigger application, I'm going to use Office 365. In Action application, I'm going to use Notion. So how I'm going to create this integration? For that, let me take it to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And today we are going to sync Microsoft Outlook and Notion together. So here we want to create a record of all the emails that I'm getting in my Outlook account. So for that, we are going to create a database on Notion for all the emails that we are getting on our Outlook account. So whenever we will receive a new email in Outlook, then we will capture those details and automatically we will add these details of our emails in our Notion database. So for this, we have to create an integration between Outlook and Notion. So for creating this integration, I will open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I'm going to click here on Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now, I want to create a new workflow. For that, I'll click here on Create Workflow button. And this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to sync Microsoft Outlook to Notion. Now I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab and I will select home here and I will click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger will be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And we need to set up our trigger first. And my trigger application here will be Microsoft Office. So I'm going to select this Microsoft Office 365. And I have to give a trigger event. So I will open this tab and new mail will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And I will connect Microsoft Office with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. And I will click on add new connection. I will connect with Microsoft Office 365. So it has captured all the details as I have already logged into my Microsoft account. So I will click on accept to get access to my account. And my connection here is successful. Now let's go back to Outlook. And here I have received this new email. So my email subject is, this is for testing and this is the body of my email which says, hello, this email is for demo purpose only, thank you. So I have received this email and I want to add this email into my database in Notion. So I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I will click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here I have got these details of my email. And if you don't get this response instantly, then don't worry. You will get this response in the next 10 minutes as this is a polling based response. And in every 10 minutes, Microsoft Office will send the new responses to Pabbly Connect. So the subject is, this is for testing and I have the sender name and this email address. And this is the body of my email which says, hello, this email is for demo purpose only, thank you. Now I want to use these details and I want to add these details automatically in my database in Notion. So for that, I will set up my action step. So I'm going to open this tab. Now I have to choose my action application and here my action application is Notion. So I'm going to select this and I will give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and create database item will be my action event. So I'm going to select this and I will connect Notion with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection and I will connect with Notion. Now I have to select my pages that I want to use in Notion. So I'll click here on select pages and I have selected all the pages, so I'm going to click on allow. Now my connection here is successful and I have these details. So first I will select my database. So first let's go to Notion, and here this is my database. So I'm using this Outlook emails database, and here I have 4 columns: sender name, email address, subject, and the email body. So I want to add these details from the email that I have received in Outlook. So I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and first I need to select my database. So I'll open this tab, and in this tab you will find all databases that you have in your Notion account. So we are using this Outlook emails database, so I'm going to select this. Now I have to map all these details to add these details in the database. So for that I'm going to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous tabs, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I'll click here. I'm going to open this response of Microsoft Office. So this is my subject of my email, so I'm going to map this. So I have mapped my subject. Now I have to map the email address of the sender from which I have received the email. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to open this response again, and this is the sender email address. So I'm going to map this. And now I have to map the email body. So I'll click here. I'm going to open this response again, and this is the body of my email. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I will map the sender name. Now I have to map the content. And if you want to map the body of your email in the content section, you can map it here too. And if you don't want that, you can just leave it blank. So I'm going to leave this blank, and I'm going to click on Save and Send as Request button. And here we can see we have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have added this data automatically in my Notion database. Now to check this, let's go to Notion. And here we can see I have just added these details in my Notion database. So this is the sender name, and this is the email address of the sender, and the subject is this is for testing, and this is the email body which says hello. This email is for demo purpose only. Thank you. So this is the same content of the email that I have received in Outlook, and this is the same subject. So I have added these details automatically in my Outlook database, and I'm keeping a record of all the emails that I'm receiving in Outlook. So my integration between Outlook and Notion is successful, and I'm adding these details of the emails automatically in my Notion account. Now to check this in real time, I will send a new email in my Outlook account. So I'm going to compose a new email from my Gmail account to my Outlook account. So I'm going to send the email to my Outlook account. Here my subject will be demo subject, and I will give a body to my message, and that will be hello. This is a new example. Thank you. So this will be my new mail. So I'm going to send this mail to my Outlook account. So I'm going to send this, and now I will go to Notion, and I'm going to refresh this. And here we can see I have added this new data. So this is my sender name, and this is my email address, and the subject is demo subject, and the email body is hello. This is a new example. Thank you. So this is the same details that I have just sent it on an email to my Outlook account, and I have added this in a database in my Notion account. So my workflow is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here I have created this integration between Microsoft Office 365 and Notion, such that whenever I'm receiving a new email in Microsoft Outlook, then I'm capturing those details of the email, and I'm adding those details of the email automatically in the database of Notion. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Microsoft Office 365, and my trigger event was new mail. Then I have set up my action, and my action application was Notion, and my action event was create database item. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.